Welcome in, y'all. Time check clearance is September 26, 2024. It's been over a month since I've recorded. And in that month, I'll say a lot of things have happened, or I've made a lot of decisions on how I'm going to navigate certain things going forward. I didn't get that promotion I was talking about in the last video, which is cool. I'll get it down the road. I think that's just a signal to me that I need to focus on a few things. So not necessarily, I'm disappointed, but I'm not frustrated or anything. So in the last month, I think really the last week or so have been eye-opening for me as far as the direction I want to go. Took my kids back to their mom. It's football season, so I've been waiting on football season so I can see how I do at sports betting in the arena that I really know and familiar with. And that has probably been the most, let me sit up. That's probably been the most eye-opening thing, is I can't really treat this like a job. We in week 3, first 3 weeks, I made profit every week. I revised my strategy a lot since week 1. I made some changes from week 2 to 3, and actually after week 3, which was my best week, I'm thinking about, I cut out some things and I'm thinking maybe I need to just adjust how I did it versus eliminating it completely, just to give myself the most opportunity to maximize profits. So with all of that being said, I did make a decision to invest in buying like NFL Sunday ticket. I could never justify this in my life before. And I've always wanted Sunday ticket, but it was always just because I enjoy watching football. But now that I'm doing sports betting, it's like, hey, I need to get Sunday ticket. That's an investment, because instead of me just relying on my knowledge from hearing, results and watching highlights and listening to sports podcasts, I actually can watch all of these games, and not all of them, but the ones that I need to watch to refine my betting strategy. So that's probably the biggest change, and I'll keep y'all up to date on how that's playing out. But so far, the goal, to, I guess, put in it as broad of terms as I possibly can, what I'm trying to do is figure out how to design my daily life and routines in order for me to live until I'm at least 119, so I can get to the year 3000 and I can see what that's like. So that's not just health, not just mental health, it's finances, it's quality of life, it's enjoyment, it's happiness, it's fulfillment, it's all of these things. So I love football, and football got to make me money. Now, I had the same or similar interests in the past in boxing and UFC. So I am likely to get back into those things as well, because now that I'm getting into sports betting, I can justify spending the money to follow the sports the way that I need to follow them to be effective in sports betting. So first things first is I'm going to get Sunday ticket. We in week 3, the 24 season. I'm gonna start really keeping track of my bets, and from week to week make adjustments based off the performance of certain teams. I am going to identify maybe 5 teams to focus on this season, and pretty much just watch the games from those 5 teams and at least focus the majority of my betting on those teams. So I think that's the strategy that I've come up with. So I'm going to invest in that. I'm gonna get Sunday ticket and start watching the teams that I want to watch primarily, because the more I watch those teams, the better I'll be informed about, offense, defense, scoring, all this different stuff to make these different parlays. So that's probably the biggest thing. Aside from that, I am back to getting on my personal routine. I had slacked on pretty much everything. So I just came back from a vacation, my actual first vacation with my brother. That wasn't a business trip for a conference or something like that. I feel like that was really beneficial. And hopefully we get to do a lot of stuff like that in the future. But it really just opened my eyes to, in order to live that type of lifestyle, I got to be able to finance it. And hopefully timeshare contribute. But if timeshare not really treating me right, then I still need to have a way to make money, which was eye-opening because I'm sitting around in a foreign country and I'm watching football and I'm making money. So yeah, that was not only eye-opening, but inspiring. And I got a lot of things that I want to do with this channel, just with content, food reviews, location reviews, travel, just a lifestyle thing. So the next step is to put the things in place to make all of this official the way it needs to be, so I can conduct business like business, make sure I got my tax write-offs, but more importantly, invest money instead of spending money, because as an individual, what I'm doing is spending money. As a business, what I'm doing is investing money. So I need to make sure that I'm doing official business investments so I can start changing my quality of life, improving my lifestyle, and creating more financial flexibility and freedom in my situation, so I can in turn share that with the people that are closest to me and I care about. So I don't want to ramble on and on, because I am ready to go to work. I feel great. I'm in what we call peak state, so I want to go in here and make some money. And just this month has been really eye-opening. I'll touch on kind of different aspects of it later. I'm off the next 2 days, so I am going to take advantage, reset, get my apartment situated, organized the way I need it and want it to be productive, get all of my stuff set up so I can start grinding. I am going to start back doing Primerica, so it's a lot of calls I got to make, a lot of people I got to touch base with, and just get my businesses going so I'm not relying on timeshare. But it's still timeshare clearance. That's not going to change. It's actually probably going to be more prevalent. I know I'll be more successful at work as long as I'm more fulfilled, more focused outside of work. So that's really where I'm at this stage. So for anybody that's following, again, appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all following the journey, the support. And hopefully at some point, more than just motivation or more than just information, I'll be able to offer y'all something that's beneficial for you, that you can apply in your life and take advantage of, and just, follow the journey, see what it is, do what you need to do for you, make the decisions you need to make that are going to be fulfilling. All I can do is share what I'm doing. I will say the biggest thing is I always keep God first, and I always will. So I do thank God for every experience, every struggle, every circumstance, situation that I learn from, that I grow from, that I'm using to become the man that I want to be. And I'm so grateful even in the struggle. So with all of that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, timeshare Clarence. Peace.